Welcome to Combat Base, your ultimate destination for the most thrilling motorcycle news, deep dives, and exclusive insights into the world of two wheels. Today, we're diving into a legend reborn, the 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200. A machine that's as nostalgic as it is innovative, as practical as it is adventurous. Suzuki has always been known for balancing style, simplicity, and performance, and the 2026 VanVan 200 is no exception. This bike brings back the timeless retro scrambler design, but with modern engineering finesse that redefines what a lightweight dual-purpose motorcycle can be. Whether you're cruising through the city streets, hitting the beach trails, or exploring off-road paths, the new VanVan 200 promises to deliver freedom, fun, and a touch of vintage flair unlike anything else in its class. The legacy of 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200. The VanVan has a story that goes way back to the 1970s, when Suzuki first introduced it as a fun, versatile, and rugged mini-scrambler. Its purpose was simple: to give riders a compact, go-anywhere motorcycle that felt light, friendly, and adventurous. Over the years, the VanVan became a cult favorite for its unique looks and fat tires that could handle sand, dirt, and city streets with equal ease. Now, in 2026, Suzuki revives this legend for a new generation of riders who crave nostalgia mixed with modern capability. The new VanVan 200 keeps the soul of the original intact, that easygoing, approachable character, but infuses it with updated technology, improved performance, and a refined design language that blends retro charm with modern-day sophistication. It's Suzuki's way of paying tribute to a classic while making it future-ready. The 2026 model celebrates 50 years of the VanVan legacy, marking it not just as a motorcycle, but a cultural icon reborn for a new era of freedom riders. Design and aesthetic. The 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 is a perfect example of how classic design can meet contemporary craftsmanship. The bike's silhouette still carries the timeless scrambler vibe: rounded fuel tank, minimalist bodywork, wide handlebars, and thick tires that give it a muscular yet approachable presence. Suzuki has refined every curve and contour to reflect a more modern stance while staying true to its heritage. The tank now sports a two-tone metallic finish with bold VanVan decals reminiscent of the 70s model. The chrome accents on the headlamp casing, mirrors, and exhaust shield add a touch of retro class, while the LED lighting system gives it a modern twist. The seat is one of the most comfortable in its category: long, flat, and cushioned, designed for both solo and two-up rides. The ergonomics are relaxed, ensuring that riders of all heights can enjoy it comfortably, whether commuting through traffic or exploring backroads. The overall aesthetic is playful yet premium, appealing to riders who love vintage motorcycles but want the reliability and refinement of a 2026 machine. Suzuki has managed to create a visual masterpiece that feels nostalgic to look at, but fresh and new to ride. Engine and performance. At the heart of the 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 beats a 199 cubic centimeters single-cylinder, air-cooled, fuel-injected engine, tuned for smooth power delivery and torque-rich performance. Suzuki has refined the engine with better fuel mapping and friction reduction technologies, ensuring excellent throttle response and improved fuel economy. The power output sits comfortably around 18 horsepower, giving the bike the right amount of punch for both city and light off-road riding. The 5-speed gearbox remains slick and precise, perfectly matched to the engine's character. What truly stands out, though, is the bike's ability to adapt. Whether you're cruising at 80 km per hour on the highway or crawling through soft sand, the VanVan maintains its calm and confidence. Its wide 180mm rear tire provides superb grip and stability, while the lightweight frame makes it incredibly maneuverable in tight spots. The suspension setup, featuring telescopic forks up front and twin shocks at the rear, has been improved for better damping and comfort. Suzuki also introduced a new tuned exhaust system that delivers a deeper, more satisfying note while remaining eco-friendly under €6 plus standards. Overall, the VanVan 200's engine and performance are built not for aggressive racing, but for pure riding enjoyment, a perfect mix of smoothness, reliability, and versatility. Technology and features. Despite its retro look, the 2026 VanVan 200 is packed with clever modern technology. The new fully digital LCD instrument cluster replaces the old analog setup while keeping the minimalist design language intact. It displays essential information like gear position, fuel economy, trip meters, and service reminders in a clear, easy-to-read format. Suzuki has also added ride assist and low RPM assist, making start smoother and low-speed control easier, especially useful for beginners. The bike now comes with ABS braking, ensuring maximum safety in both urban and off-road conditions. The LED headlight and taillight not only enhance visibility but add a sharp modern touch to the design. Another notable update is the USB-C charging port, neatly integrated into the handlebar area for powering smartphones or navigation devices on the go. Suzuki's advanced fuel injection system ensures consistent performance across various terrains and altitudes, while the Eco Drive indicator helps riders maximize fuel efficiency. Even though the VanVan 200 keeps its simplicity, these modern touches make it practical, safe, and future-ready without losing the retro spirit that defines its charm. Riding experience. The riding experience on the 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 is where this bike truly shines. It feels like a blend of comfort, confidence, and carefree fun, the kind of ride that puts a smile on your face no matter where you're headed. The upright seating position, wide handlebar, and plush seat create